Alright, what up people? As you can see, we have a lovely pool behind me. We're staying at a really nice hotel in downtown Charleston. Today we're going to Monster Music and Mr. K's, hopefully to find some records, some Blu-rays. Yeah, we'll just see what we can find. We're probably gonna get some breakfast right now and maybe get some seafood later on today. So, pretty excited. We're gonna have a day full of fun stuff, so come along with us.
Alright, here we are at Monster Music and Movies. I think this place used to be an old Earshot, which is a record store that we used to go to a lot in Greenville. So we're really excited to go in there and see what they got.
Yeah, are you looking for anything specific?
Just like usual, Blu-rays and records.
Yeah, same here.
Alright, cool. Let's go see what they got.
We just left Monster Music and Movies, and we both got a good amount of records.
Yeah, we both got a lot of stuff.
This is another one of our mini vacays, so we said screw it and get what we want.
Yep.
And your mentality was get, you know, what you wouldn't regret leaving behind, right?
Yeah.
Or what you would regret. That's what I probably meant.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave anything that I knew I'd want later, so.
We got some good stuff. We're definitely going to show you close to the end.
Yep.
And hopefully we can still hit up Mr. K's, so we'll take you along for that journey as well.
Yep. Let's take one last look at Monster Music and Movies in Charleston, South Carolina. See you later. Alright, we're about to go in a record stop in Charleston. Let's go check this place out.
So it wouldn't be a trip to Charleston without a trip to the beach. Currently we're at Folly. It's about 20 minutes away from Charleston. And we're not big beach people, but it's pretty nice. It's not too crowded and weather's good, so can't complain.
What did you get to eat at this lovely establishment?
It's called a Telltale Heart. That's what we all got. It's got bacon, egg, cheddar cheese,
ranch, and some more ketchup.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You'll enjoy it.
And onion straws. These are good.
So we're back from Charleston. As you can see, our background is our usual one when we're showing off records and stuff.
Yep.
We had a great time. Saw a lot of cool record stores and got a lot of cool stuff. So we're gonna show that to you now. And I guess we forgot to film outside, like the front of Mr. K's.
Yeah.
But we got some video inside. So, where was the first spot that we went to in Charleston?
Not Record Stop, but what was the name of the other store?
Monster Music.
Monster Music, yeah. That's where we went to first.
Well,
So-
I got to pick up before we went to any of that.
Oh yeah, we had to stop by Walmart for some beach things, but of course you browsed the Blu-rays.
Yep. And I found this copy of Stephen King's The Stand on Blu-ray, and I think that was like $12. So that was a cool find. I've been wanting that. But then from there, we went to the beach and everything.
Yeah.
And then we went to Monster Music and Movies.
Yep.
You want to start off?
Sure. I found a Rainbow Kitten Surprise record that I don't have. I have their other one. But this is Seven and Mary. This is actually my favorite Rainbow Kitten Surprise album. It's got like my favorite RKS song First Class on it. Although Black and White is pretty as well. It's a great album. And if you're into indie, you probably already know who this is, but if not, you would definitely enjoy it. Or kind of like acoustic, I guess, I don't know if folk would be the word, but I wanted to go ahead and add it to my collection, so I'm looking forward to spinning this. So yeah, had to get it.
Very good. Okay, they had a pretty cool section of soundtracks, which you guys saw. They had a lot of horror, but this one really surprised me that they had it, because I don't think I've ever seen it before. But it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Shocking Truth soundtrack, which is like a documentary about the movie. Because this is cool because the original soundtrack to the first movie, I guess they lost whatever they used to record it on or whatever. But the guy who did this tried to recreate the sounds from the first one.
That's cool.
So yeah, it was really cool to find that, and it's on a cool color too. It's on like gray and red marble, and I think it's limited to 200.
Nice.
So I was really happy to find that.
Yeah.
What was your next thing?
All right, my next pickup was this Royal Blood album, which I think is just self-titled, to be honest with you. It is their first album, I believe. And when this album first came out, we were actually both obsessed with it. You like the whole album, right?
I can't remember. I know I like Figured Out and Little Monster.
Yeah, well there's also like 10 Ton Skeleton and Out of the Black. There's a lot of amazing songs on this. Surprisingly a modern rock album that we both enjoy. There's not a lot of modern rock out there today that we both enjoy, so I really wanted to get this. I wasn't exactly looking for it or anything, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, I really want that, because it's kind of nostalgic too, even though it's not super old, but I think it came out when we were in like late high school or maybe early college for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing this, and I had to get it, so yeah.
Very cool. This is another one that we got at Monster Music. This is Slayer, Decade of Aggression Live. So it's just like a live Slayer album. It's got a lot of songs on it too. I don't know what year it's from. Oh, I guess 91.
Okay.
That's cool. Yeah, I had to get this because I have like every other Slayer album.
That is cool.
So I was happy to find that. I've never seen this in any of our stores around here.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Nice. Alright, my next find is something brand new, like just came out within the, I think last week or last 2 weeks. It's Joy Wave's new album, and it's called Possession. I've only listened to a couple of Joywave's old songs, and I really like them. And so I've actually listened to this on Spotify, and I saved pretty much the whole thing. And that kind of looks like the Typo Negative logo right there. But this is a very good modern indie album. But I would say more so like electronic type. I don't really know how to describe it. If you like Grimes and people like that, you would definitely enjoy this. And this is a record that I was searching for that I hoped that I would find. So when I saw it, I was like, okay, yeah, it's coming with me. So I'm happy I found it.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
It was only $19, so it was probably my cheapest find out of everything I bought in terms of records. So yeah, got that.
Sweet. Okay, this is Corn Issues, which is one that we've been needing for a while.
A long time.
Yeah, we have Follow the Leader, they're self-titled, and what's the other one? Follow the Leader, self-titled. I guess that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, so we have those two plus this one.
Yeah.
And this one has some of my favorite songs, like Make Me Bad and Falling Away From Me. Somebody, Someone.
I love that song.
Yeah, this is one that we've been needing for a while. I figured I'd just get it.
Yeah.
So I was glad to see that. I was actually hoping I'd find it before we left. So
it's a good find. Alright, this is my last find from Monster Music, and arguably my favorite find in the last, well, I don't know, because our Charlotte video, those Brockhampton records were pretty amazing to find, but I've been looking for this record for a couple months now, and when I saw it, I audibly gasped, because I love this record, and it's not a record that you can easily find when you're out record hunting. This is Mindless Self-Indulgence, Frankenstein Girls, and I love how, like, every song looks like it's censored on the back.
That's got a lot of songs on it.
Yeah, well, it's kind of in the vein of like a punk album where like it's just a crap ton of like 2-minute songs. There's a lot of great songs on here, but I love like Kill the Rock. Bitches is such a great song. A lot of people know Mindless Self-Indulgence for that song Bitches. I Hate Jimmy Page is a great song. If you like, I guess I would describe them as punk. If you like modern electronic punk and you don't know MSI, you should definitely check them out. I have You Got Me, my favorite MSI record, which is If, but I really love this one too, and I've been looking for it a while. And it was a music on vinyl pressing, so I always love to see that. I'm not an audio snob or anything, but I do enjoy the music on vinyl pressing, so I was really happy to see that as well.
Yeah, they do a good job.
So yeah, I was just over the moon about this, so that was my last find from Monster Music.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I found a copy of Pantera's Reinventing the Steel, which is a Pantera record that I've been looking for forever. I've almost bought it on Amazon a few times, but I've wanted to hold out until I could find it in person, and I found it there, so that was awesome. This is the Pantera record that I don't know if I'm most familiar with it, but this is the one that I grew up with. You know, listening to it every morning before school. So yeah, this is a really important one to me. So I was very happy to find this one. I did not expect that. And then I found this Hate Breeder album by Children of Bodom, which, if you remember in our Charlotte video, I found this one, Something Wild. So now I have Hate Breeder to go along with that.
Very nice.
Very happy to find this, because these old Children of Bodom albums are awesome. And I did not expect to see this there either.
Nice.
They had a ton of really good metal. I think I got a video of it. They had some Danzig albums. I think there are bootlegs, but they're still cool to see.
Yeah.
And then I got a copy of Megadeth's 13, which is the only Megadeth album that I was missing that's been pressed, I think. Except for that rare pressing of Cryptic Writings. But I should have everything now. Not their best album, but I had to get it for the collection.
Yeah.
I really like We the People, and Black Swan is probably my favorite. So I was happy to find that.
Nice.
And I think that's all I got at Monster Music. Yeah, that's all I
Alright.
got there.
Okay. And then next we went to Record Stop, which was a little bit smaller, but it was still nice. He had a lot of like rare bootlegs and stuff too. There was a copy of Kevin Abstract's solo album that I really wanted, but I wasn't willing to pay $50 for, but it was still really cool to see in person. But yeah, the guy was really cool. I only found one record there, but you found a nice little stack.
Yeah, he had a bunch of cool Manson bootlegs. I have the originals, or else I would have bought those. And he had a bunch of cool Metallica like live bootlegs and stuff like that. So it was really cool to see.
Yeah.
But I found like 6 records.
Dang.
So I'll start with this one. This is a copy of Welcome to Hell by Venom. He had a couple other Venom records, but this is one that I really wanted. Cool gatefold. So this is one that we don't see anywhere either.
Yeah.
Ever. So cool to find that. And then this was $45, but when I saw it, I had to have it. This is King Diamond, the Puppet Master. Look at that shininess.
That's cool.
Never seen this in person. I've actually never heard this album, so I'm excited to listen to it.
Really? Well, that eyeball's cool.
Yeah, it comes with a huge, I think it's like a standard size poster in here too. But that's super cool. And I guess I'll get this out because it's the first time I'm seeing it too. It's etched on this side.
Nice.
I don't know if y'all can see that.
Yeah.
There it goes.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I was happy to find that. Because I'm trying to get every King Diamond album.
Yeah.
Because he's one of my favorites. And it's fun to listen to his records while you read the lyrics because they follow a story.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, I found a copy of Fatal Portrait by King Diamond. Another one that I was needing to have. It says it's an import from the Netherlands. Yep. So I was happy to find that too. And then I found a copy of Lives Throwing Copper, which is a 90s one that we've been needing, which I wanted to get in our Charlotte video, but I passed on. So I was hoping to find it here, and I did.
Nice.
So, very cool. And then I found a copy of My War by Black Flag.
Something we've been needing for a really long time.
Love this one.
Yeah.
Can't Decide is amazing, so I was beating my head against the wall. Obviously the title track is. We still need Slip It In, which we saw, but for some reason we didn't get.
Yeah.
So there's that.
That's my favorite Black Flag artwork.
This one?
Yeah.
I think I like Slip It In more.
Yeah. I like the knife.
And then this is a Motorhead album that I've been looking for everywhere and can't find it anywhere, but I found it here. Motorhead Overkill. I've been looking for this one for years, bro. Love it.
Nice.
My favorite Motorhead album. Because it has Overkill, Stay Clean, Damage Case, Metropolis. It's awesome. Happy to see that.
That's an essential then.
And then, that was it at that place.
For you.
For me, yeah.
Yeah. I only found one thing, and I found something that we've been needing for literally years.
Yeah.
That we've just passed up every time because it's like $30 instead of like $20, $25, but there's not a bad song on this Red Hot Chili Peppers album, in our opinion. This is I'm With You. It's a newer one. It's not their most recent or anything, but it is definitely not a 90s album. But it's just, every song is phenomenal, and Factory of Faith is in like my top 5 Red Hot Chili Pepper songs.
That one's awesome.
It's really hard for me to skip anytime it comes up on shuffle. But then, I mean, honestly, every song on this is good. I mean, Monarchy of Roses,
God, yeah, that one's
Adventures
good.
of Rain Dance Maggie. If you've never given this Red Hot Chili Peppers album a listen to, you definitely should. So I just bit the bullet and bought it because we needed it in our collection. And again, a kind of a nostalgic thing too. I think we were in high school when it came out. So it's kind of a throwback for us. But yeah, I'm really glad I bought this. And Record Stop was a pretty cool record store, and and it was like in the city of Charleston, while Monster Music was in like North Charleston. But Record Stop was kind of like downtown, so
Yeah.
it was a cool place. So I'm glad we have that now.
Yeah, like you said, Monarchy of Roses, Factory of Faith, Police Station is amazing. Love that one. Look Around is one of their best.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm glad that you got this too.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right, and then today, before we went home, we went to Mr. K's.
Of course.
Which is, of course, a bookstore, but they have plenty of DVDs and records. But we actually didn't buy any records from there.
Nope, didn't see anything. They just had, I guess, just normal used stuff.
It was a lot of older, used, like, rock that, you know, we like, but I don't know. A lot of it wasn't in the best condition. There wasn't a lot of new, but it was cool. We did get some stuff from there, though. You want to start us off?
Sure. I found a copy. Whenever I go to Mr. K's, I always look for like rare horror Blu-rays, because for some reason you can always find them there. And I've been looking for this one. This is a copy of Needful Things by Stephen King.
Nice.
I've never seen this, but I'm excited to see it now that I have it on Blu-ray. Very cool to see that.
Nice. I found a Blu-ray too. Well, you actually found it, and I said, yeah, I'm going to buy that for $5. Don't judge me. But this is 10 Things I Hate About You. This movie is really good. I love Julia Stiles, but most importantly, I love Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
I'm a big Heath Ledger fan. So he's really, really good in this movie. Obviously, it's a rom-com. You can say it's a chick flick, whatever, but it's enjoyable. It's cute, it's funny, it's lighthearted, and so I had to get it for $5, and so I might be watching it again soon. So I'm glad I got that.
Good. All right, and then I found another Stephen King movie, which is Sometimes They Come Back. Never seen this one either, so I'm excited to watch it.
That looks interesting.
I actually have no idea what this movie is about, but if it's Stephen King, it's got to be good, to me at least.
Yeah.
So excited to find that.
Nice. And then I found 12 Years a Slave on Blu-ray. I've never seen this movie. I've been wanting to see it for a while. I really honestly don't even know much about the movie besides obviously the title. I know the main character is forced into slavery, and then I think he escapes later on. But I might actually watch this tonight. I've been really wanting to watch it. But yeah, I know Brad Pitt's in it. And,
Oh, really?
And Benedict Cumberbatch too. I'm not a big Benedict Cumberbatch fan, but I know he's in it. And then Lupita, I think I'm saying her name wrong, but Nyong'o, I think she's just gorgeous. So I'm looking forward to watching this.
I didn't know Brad Pitt was in that.
Yeah. And it was $8, which is pretty understandable for it being kind of recent release. Not this year, but in the past like couple years, I think. So yeah, I'm glad that I got that.
All right, and then I found this for $5. It's a sealed copy of Demonic Toys. Never seen this one either, but it looks like cheesy, so I'm sure I'll like it. I love it when they use like weird practical effects to make weird looking monsters, so I'm excited to see that. I'm sure it'll be bad, but like good bad.
It definitely looks like it's up your alley.
Yeah. So $5, I had to get it.
All right, and then the last thing I got from Mr. K's was actually a book, which is White Fragility, Why It's So Hard for White People to Talk About Racism. I've been looking for this book forever, and it's sold out on Amazon, it's sold out on local bookstores, I'm pretty sure it's even sold out on Barnes & Noble website, so you have to be put on a wait list to find it. And so when I saw this, I immediately grabbed it because I've been wanting to read it. I've been reading a lot of anti-racist books recently. They also had some other ones that I was looking for, but I've been looking for this one for a while. So yeah, I'm glad that I got this, and I do look forward to reading it.
Very good.
Yeah.
So that's everything we got on our trip to Charleston, but when I got home, I had a package waiting for me from Amazon. And inside was a copy of Edge of Existence by Silvertomb.
Nice.
Which is Kenny Hickey and Johnny Kelly's band. you know, they're from Typo Negative, and this is their new band. It's really good rock music. I don't know if I'd call it metal. It's got traces of like doom metal, but a lot of the songs are just rock.
Okay.
So I was happy to have that. Anything with Kenny and Johnny, I have to have.
Yeah.
So I was happy to order this and see it on my porch when I got home.
Sweet.
So that's everything we got. We spent too much money, but we had a good time.
Yeah, we did have a good time. Be on the lookout for our next trip. I think we want to go to Columbia,
Yep.
South Carolina. They've got a bunch of record stores there that we've never been to. So
We're on the course to hit like every record store in South Carolina.
yeah.
There's only a few more. There's only a handful in Columbia, and I think one kind of near Charlotte or Gaffney. It's near Gaffney.
Daphne. Okay. Cool.
So yeah, we might do one for Columbia in a few weeks.
All right. Well, if you stuck around this far, thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. Let us know down below what your favorite thing was from everything that we found, whether it was a record or Blu-ray or book or whatever. And we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, for sure.
Peace.